Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's a beautiful morning today. It really has been raining here in the garden, lots of sun and rain. So today, please join me and harvest with me here in my small backyard garden. And let's go in here inside my curved trellis. And I have lots of bottle gourd here. So today we're going to harvest all of this gourd. They are dangling around here. So I have this one that I put in a hammock and two more that are growing here. So this one, it looks pretty heavy already. So I can tell by the vines as my trellis really get heavy because of their vines. So this one as well. So I have some also a few sponge gourd growing in here as well, little ones, and some are flowering. I'm very excited because it really grow pretty fast. So let's grab here. I have some couples of more bottle gourds that are growing in the pot. So let's just cut this. This one is quite small, but it got different shape, and at first I thought I needed some support to this bottle gourd, so I'm gonna grab this one. This is a little bit skinnier, but let's harvest this. Look at this beautiful bottle gourds. They are really very protective. And if you watch my previous video, guys, I have been really cooking and harvesting lots of bottle gourd here. This one as well. Another one here. So in this last week of July, it really been raining so hard, and some of my plants were really devastated. Some I have to throw them. And thankfully, I still have some gourds to harvest today. Because of the changing in weathers and climates, it is really a challenge to grow vegetables here in Florida. So I'm so grateful and thankful for this beautiful gourds. So let's harvest this as well. Harvest this a bit heavy, but it's one of my best productive vegetables that I've grown compared to squash. This gourd is really very prolific, very good. But also this summer I've encountered lots of insects. They really reproduce a lot, like aphids and sucking insects. So some of my gourds was really get attacked, but so far so thankful for this beautiful harvest of gourds. So now let's go to the next vegetable, which is squash. So I have here, I think this is a butterscotch butternut squash. This is the type of squash that is like one serving. They're quite small that you can grow as well in pots or really in ground or in your raised bed if you like. And if you are curious, guys, how to grow zucchinis or squashes, I have a playlist and there for you. You can check it out if you want to learn more how to grow your very own squash this summer. So this is really prolific as well. I have encountered some squash vine borers that really got damaged, and some of the vines and some of the plants I've just decided to harvest them early on. But I'm thankful that there are still some left. Still have another one here, so I'm gonna grab this as well. Have you been planting squash in your summer garden? Please let me know in the comment section below. Or if you've encountered pests, what is the most challenging pest that you have encountered? So over this way, I have an eggplant. I have not It doesn't produce so much fruit yet. I'm waiting, but I think because I put it in an area that doesn't receive enough sun, that's why it didn't produce so much fruit, or I need more fertilizer. And over this way, I have watermelon vines, but sadly, some of them really get attacked by insects, and when we get experience too much rain, that there somewhere died. And here, let's grab here some sweet banana peppers. I have some few more here in pots and in ground. We have lots of rain, really, and so grateful for this peppers, and then some string beans. I could tell that my string beans, they have a lower harvest now compared before, that I really get a lot. As the vine changes, some I think I'm gonna cut or plant new ones, and it's really good to grow them or sow them, so that you have another season to harvest later on. I planted this some on my sweet potatoes. So here, these are like the red yellow beans. If you're curious, guys, how to grow it as well, I have a playlist there for you. You want to check it out later. These are a mixture of squash, peppers, eggplants, and string beans. And over this way, I have sweet potatoes. So the last time I showed you and share with you guys my first plot or raised bed, I have harvested the demo, and today I'm excited to share with you because I plan to harvest these sweet potatoes, as they really have lots of vines. They really sprawl to my chayote and bottle gourds. So I'm excited to harvest this as well. And let's see how much we can harvest. So on my first year of growing sweet potatoes, one of the challenge to me is because the location where I grew my garden is nearby a tree. So some of the roots of the tree came to my garden, and as I made this garden as a temporary one, so I really wasn't expecting so much, so I just decided to plant sweet potatoes. And let's see, I'm going to cut this vine because it was really a lot and thick, and it's easier to harvest. As you can see, guys, I pulled one, and this is what it looked like. I have already some sweet potatoes, shoots in here, and some of the leaves starts to get yellow, so that's one indication that you can harvest some of it. But if you're I'm not sure if you it's already like 100 days, you may try to get some few roots to see if they're ready to harvest or not, because you don't want to dig it all if they're not yet ready. So here I'm going to dig some sweet potatoes, because I'm going to plant some gourds here, new gourds or squash. And let's see, okay, this is it, it's ready to harvest. Beautiful purple sweet potatoes. So have you grown sweet potatoes before? If not, if for example you're curious, I also have a playlist there for you guys. These sweet potatoes are very easy to grow, no fuss, they are very low maintenance plant, and I find it much productive than the regular potatoes, because you can eat the leaves, the young top sweet potato tops, as well as the root crops and the vines. You can replant it and make new sweet potatoes out of it. So it's really a win-win, and the only way there is that you have to wait for like 100 days at least. as you can see, this is an example of the root from the tree, so I can tell that some of the nutrients I get soaked or eaten by other roots. So let's see. But this purple sweet potatoes, so far this is organic and is really a very low maintenance, just what I said before. And the vine has really, it does grow fast, especially in the heat. If you plant it in spring, very very prolific as well. So here I got more vines here from the trees. So as you can, just to be aware of the location of where you're gonna put it. So there are competition with a tree. So some of the nutrients get really absorbed by the trees. But I'm so thankful and helpful because I have something to do today, and I can't wait for my next season of sweet potatoes. I have my own sweet potato slips that have been growing from the seed. I have it already for like 2 years, and until now they're still really producing lots of sweet potato vines, really very prolific and productive. And I did not put a lot of fertilizer here. I used organic all-purpose fertilizer. It's a little quite a challenge to dig this, but it's really very rewarding. It is very very rewarding when you can grow your own sweet potatoes right from your backyard. It really does taste better, and it's more fresher compared to the store-bought. I highly recommend it. If you can see, guys, I have lots of leaves here in the other bed. This is the ones that I've just really tried to grow them along with my basil. And this is a really very very shallow bed, like 6 inches. And the reason why, because it's very very near to the tree. So this would happen when you do not put any fertilizer to your sweet potatoes. They are smaller, but they still grow even a very very shallow soil. So I'm gonna speed this up, guys. So it's very very exciting to harvest your very own sweet potatoes. All the hard work, watering, and giving time and energy to your garden, it is very rewarding. And this summer so far, this is one of the most productive time in the garden because most of the vegetables are producing lots of fruits and crops, and it's really like a give and take, and you have to give time, effort, and energy to your garden in order, and love as well, in order to get back or have a result